Hey everyone, and welcome to a BMA Shorty. This is Tabitha Slander. Today we're going to be going through 64 of the Goetic demons illustrated by Louis Le Breton from the Dictionary Infernal. There will be a link in the show notes if you'd like to follow along, because I am going to give a brief description of the demon, and then I'm going to rank them from an S tier, which is like the best of the best, down all the way down to F. And there will be an E in there in case like that's confusing to people. There will be an E tier. So let's get this ball rolling with Alphagore as our first one. Good for them for having a name with an A and then a B after it. So Alphagore kind of looks like an old school wrestler, like the ones that lift up like the tons and is like bully and all that kind of stuff. So it's this old school wrestler kind of guy, big long mustache, long ears. He's got a flag. He's riding this pretty amazing horse sort of demon thing that's got big demon wings and like what I would consider lion feet and a big long tail. So I'm impressed with the horse. Alphagore, I can kind of take or leave. So our list is starting with an E tier. Alphagore, the E tier. Next up, we've got Abraxas. Now, Abraxas to me, looks like he's probably kind of short, or they're probably kind of short, a little stocky. He's got snakes for feet, which wasn't expecting that, so good on you for having snakes for feet. Some jewels in one hand, kind of real heavy set, got this nice big belly, got a long tail with a knot in it, and with a bell on the end, holding, I think, it might be a whip, but it could just be some kind of cool staff kind of affair. Big nose, big ears, got some hairs coming out from the ears, big old eyes, and a crown on the top of their head. Looking pretty cool. I'm honestly, I'm really feeling the snake feet. Really feeling the snake feet, but not much else. So we're going to give this one a C. Abraxas has got a C. Next up, we've got a Dramalic. I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter what this demon's name is because they are fabulous. Big old peacock tail in the back, donkey head on top with a plume. We've got like this real like washboard stomach kind of torso thing going on. I think they're holding maybe like a spyglass, not spyglass, like a magnifying glass. Furry pelvis and legs and some demon feet going on at the bottom. I am all about this. This thing is just giving me fab vibes. So we're going to give a Dramalic, an S tier, our first S tier, looking so fabulous. All right, next up we've got a Guaris. Now a Guaris is kind of a mean-looking sort of a demon. Got this cool-looking bird that looks like kind of melted wax going on the top. It looks like a Pokemon, probably named Waxius. That's what I've decided. Riding on an alligator or a crocodile. Not sure which, because I have no idea how to tell the difference. Don't tell Lance. And I'm really feeling the alligator. I'm really feeling the Pokemon bird, but our demon here has spurs on, and I don't think, like, this alligator crocodile sort of situation doesn't look like they need any spears. So any spurs. So let's give a Guaris a E tier. Next up, we've got Aloe Ser. Aloe Ser? I'm not sure. I am loving this demon. First and foremost, fat fucking horse that he's riding on. With water feet, I don't know, like duck feet. This is a theme that you will see going forward is like massive amounts of duck feet. I love it. Fat fucking horse, plume on the head. Actually, it's a unicorn. Fat fucking unicorn, even better. Our demon has like a lion face, kind of like a humanoid body in armor. Also has a big plume, horns, another flail, which I'm feeling. It's got bird like talon bird feet going on at the bottom. But what I'm really feeling is this face. He's real grouchy, got whiskers going on. Like so cute. that I am going to have to place them in the A tier. Good job. Amducius. Like, I feel a little bad for Amducius. I feel like maybe someone just tried to describe a unicorn to someone else who had never heard of the concept of even a horse. So we've got this giant horse head with like this horn on it, crown on the top of the head, and then like a humanoid like body, and they're looking kind of sad. They're like crouched over a little bit, holding onto one of their like knees, and they got like a lot of trumpets. Just 3, which is a lot. I feel like more than one is probably a lot. But and they look kind of sad. Like I feel a little bad for them. They look kind of sad. We're gonna give you a B for buck up, buckaroo. All right, moving on. This is Aman. Oh man, Aman, what what happened? Aman has been up for 3 fucking days. Aman has been, I think, like crawling underneath the stage at a club for 3 days. Poor soul. So Amon's face, we have kind of an owl thing going on, but the mouth is open with these razor sharp teeth, and there's like laser eyes, like laser fluorescent eyes. We got some legs up front that I think are supposed to be lion's legs. One of them turns in a way that doesn't exist in nature, but it's fine. This is a demon. It doesn't matter. And then no back legs, but we've got this grand tail that comes sweeping up. I'm really feeling Aman. Aman really reminds me of, like, the worst hangover I've really had ever. So, thank you, Aman. You get an A. A for Aman. Next, we've got Andras. Andras. So, Andras is a really interesting. First and foremost, riding a dog. The dog is very good. Very, very good. I want to give this dog 3 treats and a bed. So, thank you very much for that. Andras has an owl head, but it kind of looks like it might be a mask because it looks askew, which is funny. Got a sword in one hand, slung over the shoulder, and then a very humanoid body, but with like monster feet, and a nice set of wings on the back. Sort of got an angel vibe a little bit. I'm still like stuck on the dog, so we're going to give Andras an S for having just the most fabulous dog. Next up, we've got Asmodeus. So this is kind of controversial, but I think Asmodeus is a little too busy. We've got a cow head. We've got kind of a demon head spewing some light or something coming from there. I'm not sure. And then we got a ram's head. And then we got a duck foot. And then they're riding like a what I'm assuming is a dragon, but the dragon has like a derp face, like kind of a derpy lion face. There's just and there's like a nipple in the middle there. Like, come on, dude, chill out. So I think we're gonna have to give Asmodeus an F. Like, I still love you, Asmodeus, but you need to calm the fuck down. All right, next up we have Asteroth. Asteroth, let's start from the top. Asteroth kind of has some angel wings happening behind them. We got kind of an Adam Driver face, which I'm extremely into. Again with the nipples, weird proportions here going down. We got funny claw hands holding a snake. I'm into the snake. Then I just want to bring up the fact that this monster that Asteroth is riding looks like the best chihuahua that has ever existed. Just this ridiculous demon chihuahua that like is like really coming for your soul. I'm feeling the soul grabbing right now just from this image. Loving it. A for Asteroth. Thank you. Next up we have a Zazel. Zazel. Okay. Azazel has a kind of a humanoid face, like with horns, like a kind of a pan thing. I don't know, maybe it's the beard, but he's going like this, fish like this, and anyhow, he has this like flag with a frog on it, and I'm like extremely into the frog, especially since like this is obviously supposed to be kind of a male bodied demon, and the flag is thankfully covering up probably a huge Johnson, I'm assuming. Now also Azazel's got a goat, and you know how I feel about goats. I'm sure everyone here knows how I feel about goats, so this is really doing it for me. I'm very happy with Azazel. We're gonna give Azazel an A, mostly for the frog and the goat, but I'm definitely feeling this face that we've got going on. All right, next up is Ball. Now, I don't know how I feel about Ball's sad face. Daniel told me earlier that he thinks that Ball looks like Gary Shandling, and I can't disagree. But I'm gonna kind of see past the sad man face to the other two faces that Ball has. One of which is a cat, and the other one is a frog. Totally feeling that. And we got some like spider leg situation down at the bottom, which I'm also super into. Everything here is great except for a sad face. But that face is pretty sad. So I'm sorry to the cat and the frog, but you're getting a C. Moving on to Balon. Balon. The next one. This is all I really like these ones like of people or of demons with birds. I'm really into this. So starting from the top, we've got a crown, some horns, kind of a goatee face. I'd say Balon has a goatee face with a big beard, humanoid as far as the body's concerned, but with monster hands and feet. And they're riding a big fucking bear, and the bear is grouchy. Oh my god, grouchy bear. And they're in the mountains. Now Balon is gonna get a B for bear. So Barbados is basically the bad guy from Jumanji with a gun and everything. And there's like a bunch of horns tooting around them. Like they even have a hat with like a plume. They got a beard. They got some fancy pants. And they're in like kind of a wooded area. And there's some tooty toot trumpets going on around them. So tooty toot trumpets. Let's give Barbados an E. Because you know what? That gun's too long. All right, next up, we've got Beezlebub. Beezlebub is a fly with like a big long thing going on in the front here. Like their mouth is like this long doodad. I really enjoy that the wings, they have like the like see-through-y wings, and they've got skull and crossbones in them. Very, very cool. A little bit fuzzy, kind of weird. Like, it's a really, really weird thing. Very different from a lot of the other images we've been looking at. Very, very different. I am going to give Beelzebub a B for a bug, because they're a bug. Next, we have Behemoth. So, Behemoth is a big elephant face with, like, a giant, giant belly and, like, big old feet and, like, big monster hands. Mostly elephant, but standing on 2 feet. And I really like this kind of body positivity thing that Behemoth has got going on. Like this big belly's like, check it out. It's my belly. It's great. So Behemoth gets an A. A for you. Next we have Alphagore. Alphagore is sitting on a toilet, I'm pretty sure. It's like kind of looks like a man with horns. Like an older guy with horns sitting on a toilet. So Alphagore, I really enjoy that you are proud of the fact that you use the facility, so you get a B for a bathroom. Next up, we have Barith. And Barith, it looks kind of like a king from a deck of cards on a horse. But I also kind of get like Farquaad vibes, like from Shrek from him. And I don't know how I feel about that, so I think he's going to have to get an F. Sorry, Barith. All right, next up we've got Buur. Buur, I feel like most people that have seen any of the Goetic have seen Buur. It's like a lion's head with a bunch of goats, maybe, I guess, goat legs. We've got 5 goat legs like going around in a circle. I don't think I want to see this thing ambulate, to be quite honest with you, because I think it would probably make me motion sick. So I'm going to give them a C. All right. Oh, Cockernolus is the goodest boy. Oh my goodness. This is so good. So we have like this adorable doggo with big feathered wings. and a little bitty horns and like flying up in the air and literally looking like throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. This is definitely an S tier. This is one of the best of the best.